Om Shanti. Madhuvan Murli, 2023 November 22. Today's Mahabhakya essence. Sweet children, this is the new tree of you Brahmins. You have to look after it well and make it grow because sparrow eat a new tree. Today's question. Why do the new leaves that emerge on the Brahmin tree wilt? What is the reason for it and what is the solution to it? Today's answer. When souls do not understand the wonderful secret of knowledge that their Father explained, they have doubt in their mind. This is why new leaves wilt and they stop studying. Very clever children are needed to explain to them. If you have any doubt about anything, ask the senior. If you still do not receive an answer, you can ask the Father. Today's song, Come and Meet Us, O Beloved. Om Shanti. You children have heard this song many times. Everyone call out to God at time of sorrow. Whereas He is now sitting with you and is liberating you from all sorrow. You understand that the master of the land of happiness, the one who takes you from this land of sorrow to a land of happiness, is explaining to you. He has come and is sitting in front of you and teaching you Raj Yoga. This is not a task for a human being. You say that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, taught you Raj Yoga to change you from human being into deities. Human beings cannot change human into deities. It did not take God long to change human into deities. Whose praise is this? It is Baba's praise. Deities definitely exist in the golden age. Deities do not exist at that time. Therefore, it is surely the one who creates heaven, who changes human into deities. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, the one who is called Shiva, has to come here to purify the impure. Now how can he come? He cannot have the body of Krishna in the impure world. Human beings are confused. You children are now personally listening to him. You know the history and geography of this world. Together with the history, there is definitely also the geography. History and geography exist in the human world. There can never be any history or geography of Brahma. Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar of the subtle region. That is the subtle region where there is movie, whereas here there is talkie. Baba now tells you, children, the history and geography of the whole world and also gives you news of the incorporeal world. He tells you everything about the three worlds. The new tree of Brahmins is now being planted. This is called a tree. Other plants and cults are not called tree. Although Christians believe that the tree of Christians is separate from this tree, they do not know that all the branches have emerged from this large tree. You have to explain how the human world is created. There are the mother and father and then the children, but they do not all emerge at the same time. To leave them for all five leaves emerge and some are eaten by sparrow. Here two sparrow eat them. This is a very small tree. Growth will take place gradually as it did in the previous cycle. You children now have so much knowledge. You are Trikaldarshi, the one who know the three aspects of time. And you are Trilokinath. People call Krishna Trilokinath. Those who do service will create their subject. You have to create your hair as well as your subject. It should remain in your intellect that you are Trilokinath. These are such wonderful aspects. Some children are not able to explain accurately. And so instead of construction, they cause destruction. They make the leaf that have image wilt. They make their intellects have doubt. They then stop studying. One would say that this also happened in the previous cycle. And so see this as past is past. You children have now come to know the beginning, the middle and the end of the history and geography of the whole world. However, people say and make up many things. They write books and create play about all sorts of things. In Bharat, they believe many to be incarnation. Bharat has sunk into one boat. You children are now salvaging the boat of Bharat in particular and the world in general. The cycle of the world continues to turn. When we are up above, hell will be down below. Just as when the sun sets, people say that it goes beneath the sea. However, that does not really happen. They think that Dwarka sank beneath the sea. The intellect of human beings are so wonderful. You have now become so elevated. You should have so much happiness. You are winning a lottery at this time of sorrow. The deities had received it. Here, having experienced sorrow, you are now receiving limitless happiness. You have the great happiness that you are to become the master of heaven for your future 21 birth. People say that they listen to the knowledge of the Gita means to be in a satsang. There are countless satsangs such as those of Sai Baba, etc. That is such a huge market, whereas this is only the one shop, that of the Brahmakumari, Jagadamba in a mouth-burnt children of Brahma, Saraswati, the daughter of Brahma. Brahma is very famous. You understand that you received limitless treasure through the mother and father. You have now found that mother and father. They are giving you many treasure of happiness. Acha, who gave birth to the mother and father? Shiv Baba. We receive jewels from Shiv Baba. You are his grandchildren. We are now receiving unlimited happiness from that unlimited father through Brahma and Saraswati. The father and mother, that one is the best hour. This is such an easy thing when you have to explain how we are changing the Bharat into heaven and how we will receive the treasure of happiness there. We are server of Bharat. We serve with our mind, body and wealth. People used to help Gandhi too. You can explain what the Yadava, the Pandava and the Kaurava do. The Supreme Father, Supreme Soul is on the side of the Pandava. At the time of destruction, the Pandava have loving intellect, whereas the Kaurava and the Yadava have no love for God in their intellect. They are ones who do not believe in the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. They have put him into the pebble and stone, etc. You do not have love for anyone except him. Therefore, you should remain very cheerful. You should have happiness from the tip of your toes to the top of your head. There are many children. Those of you who listen through the mother and father experience happiness. There is no one in the whole world as fortunate as you. However, among you too, some are multi-millions times fortunate. Some are 100 times fortunate, whereas others are just fortunate or even unfortunate. Those who are amassed and then run away are said to be greatly unfortunate for one reason or another. They divorce the father. The father is very sweet. He understands that if he gives you certain introduction, you might divorce him. He explains that if you indulge in vice, you defame the name of the clan. And that is, you defame the name of the clan, you will have to endure a great deal of punishment. Such a person is called one who defames the name of the Sadguru. People misunderstand this and think that it applies to their physical guru. Men also frighten their innocent wife with this. Baba, the immortal Lord, is telling you the story of immortality. Baba says, I am the teacher, the servant. Do students wash the feet of their teacher and then drink that water? Can I make my children, who are to become the master of the world, wash my feet? No. The praise of that incorporeal and egoless one has been remembered. This one has also become egoless in his company. The beating of innocent ones has also been remembered. These assaults also happened in the previous cycle. The urn of sin will become full and river of blood will flow. You are now claiming your unlimited kingdom with the power of yoga. You understand that you are claiming the unshakable and immovable kingdom from the Father. We will definitely become part of the Sun dynasty. Your courage is needed for this. Continue to check your faces to see whether there are any vices in you. If you do not understand something, you can ask the senior and have any doubt removed. If a teacher is not able to remove your doubt, then ask Baba. As yet, there are still many things that you children have to understand. Baba will continue to explain to you for as long as you live. To answer their question, you can tell them that you are still studying and that you will ask Baba about it. Or tell them that Baba has not yet explained that point, that we will explain it in the future, and they can ask about it then. Many points continue to emerge. Some ask, what will happen about the war? Baba is Trikaldarshi. He can explain. However, tell them that Baba has not yet explained that aspect, and that you will put in an application to him, but that it is up to him. You should free yourself in this way. Baba asked some children a question in the garden. Baba is the ocean of knowledge, so he has two students of knowledge. Acha, when Shiv Baba plays the part of fulfilling everyone's desire and the path of devotion, Does he think at this time that he has to go to Bharat at the confluences and teach you children Raj Yoga, and that he has to make you into the master of heaven? Does this thought arise at that time, or does it arise when it is the time for him to come? Baba thinks that there probably will not be thought. This thought, although this knowledge is merged in him, it will only emerge when it is the time for him to come. Just as the part of 84th bath are emerged in you. It is said that God had a thought of creating a new world. That thought will come when it is the right time. He too is bound by the drama. These are very deep matters. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. We should say to the sweet Shiv Baba, Om Shanti, Shukriya, Shukriya, Shukriya. Essence for Dharana. Number 1. You have received the lottery of limitless happiness at this time of sorrow. Have true love for the one Father. Remember him and remain constantly happy. Number 2. Become as incorporeal and egoless as Bap Dada. Have courage and conquer the vices. Claim your kingdom with your power of yoga. Blessing. May you be a karma yogi who gives the experience of a spiritual personality by remaining stable in a powerful state while in actions. You children are not just worker, but you are karma yogi, and you perform every act while being yoga yukta. Let everyone experience from you that while working with your hand, you are stable in your powerful states. While you move along in an ordinary way or just turn somewhere, let your spiritual personality be experienced from a distance, just as worldly personality attract. Similarly, your spiritual personality, the personality of purity and personality of a jnani and yogi soul will automatically attract others. Slogan. Those who walk along the right path and show everyone the right path are true lighthouses. Om Shanti. Sweet Shiv Baba. Thank